My first instrument was a little piano that Baldwin a spin-off called the Howard, which nobody knows, but it was like the cheap Baldwin spinet. And I was told to, like every good little boy and girl, play the Mozart and the Bach but late at night, I would sneak off. We had a studio in the back of the house, and late at night, I would go to the back of this room, to the back of the house to play on this Howard, and I would pretend that I was a symphony orchestra, and I would just improvise. It was all like D minor, like noodling, but I remember loving to improvise from the beginning of our of my association with music. That piano, by the way, I gave it away. That little piano. I don't know where it is anymore. I bet you I'd cry if I saw it. I would. Very much so. I remember key moments in my journey. Certainly one of those key moments was growing up in the household of Chico O'Farrill, who just was always writing, composing, performing, and so I grew up in this environment where people came to our house with names like Dizzy Gillespie and Jerry Mulligan and Count Basie, and these were people, Machito, Tito Puente. I mean, these were my parents' friends. But so for that reason, they just seemed like normal people to me, and it wasn't until later that I realized they weren't normal people. They were extraordinary people leading extraordinary lives. Other people that really made an impact on me, my first professional engagement as a jazz musician was with the great composer Carla Bley. And I toured and performed and recorded with her for 3 years. And Carla left me with the most important lesson of my life, which I think my father also lived by, which is that the art comes first. That it is not about the career or the safety and security of a career or repeating the things that make a career, but about constantly breaking the mold. Carla was known as a free jazz musician, but when the first tour I made with her, she was doing songs with Nick Mason of Pink Floyd. She came out with an album called Fictitious Sports. And so she was singing rock songs, and all these free jazz fans would scream and yell at her and boo. And she did not shy away from that. She just wrote a song for that called Boo to You Too. And I just, you know what a better lesson, what better lesson could you have as a young musician than to work with someone whose art mattered more to them than the safety and security of their career. I'm very grateful. My name is Arturo O'Farrill.